We've been drinking. This is the co-main event. This is Bryce Mitchell versus Dan Ige at featherweight, 145 pounds. My pick is going to be Bryce Mitchell.
My pick is Bryce Mitchell as well. I'll start.
Yeah.
Bryce Mitchell is. We don't need to say that he's a wrestler. He's kind of my guy. He's been my guy since Barbosa, and that will be etched in my brain like as awesome as it gets for like a fight in general.
Yeah. He knocked him down.
Thug nasty.
Thug nasty.
Thug nastied him.
He raps.
He turned himself into a verb.
Actually, you know what? Thug Nasty was on our first podcast ever.
Yeah.
Remember that? It was about like 9-10 months ago, like
brilliant.
last November. That's crazy. He lost to Topuria.
Yeah.
But he was our pick, and he's our guy, dude.
He's always been our guy.
Yeah. It puts the pressure. Doesn't have a lot of power on the hands, but he did knock down Edson Barboza 2 fights ago. We were high on him. We still kind of are high on him, and he puts the pressure. He knows how to throw some punches at fake punches and go for takedowns.
He just doesn't stop with the pressure with the wrestling.
Yeah.
For Ige, his key to victory is takedown defense. If he's able to stifle at least some of these takedowns and use his power and hand speed, he's gonna have a chance in this. But if he can't stop it, it's gonna be a huge problem because that's all Bryce Mitchell does is the pressure and the wrestling.
Yeah, it's basically that. If Mitchell can't get the takedown, then Ige wins. If that's it.
That's it.
But Mitchell.
Are we still talking?
What are we talking for? Mitchell is minus 190, 190 to make 100. He's got a slightly better ranking. He's beaten slightly better guys. But Ige's, he's a good striker, man. But the problem is about 3 fights ago, he fought Evloev. Movskar Evloev, and it wasn't. I mean, Evloev's a really good wrestler, talented fighter. Obviously, a guy who's in the top 5, I think now. But it's not the fact that Ige lost. It's the way that he got taken down a little too easily without putting up much of a fight. And it's one of those things where it's like if you don't have that fight to try and fight off the wrists, just have some will against it. Head placement, standing too close in the second and third rounds. Like Ige likes to in the first round to keep the distance. The second round he gets a little closer, etc. If you don't want to keep the distance, if you don't want to throw feints and make sure you're stopping the wrestlers. Yeah, man, against a wrestler caliber of Mitchell. Not saying Mitchell is Evloev's level, but Mitchell is good. He's a strong grappler. He can take
aggressive.
Guys who
very aggressive,
dude. Guys who don't get taken down like Barbosa, he can take them down. That's a high skill level of wrestling, man. So Ige doesn't have the takedown defense of Edson Barbosa, and he doesn't have the power of Edson Barbosa to keep Mitchell. And by the way, Mitchell knocked down Edson Barbosa. Mitchell really only lost to Topuria, and Topuria is like slated to fight for the title next.
Yes.
Volkanovski keeps mentioning his name that he's going to probably fight him next if he doesn't move up to fight.
Topuria is amazing.
F-155. So. Yeah, Topuria's amazing, man. Like, kept the distance well, was, like, in and out in range, hitting hard to the body. Like, he was doing so many things right. Then he beat Emmett, who's a top 5, perennial top 5. So, Mitchell lost only to the best.
By the way, that was a dismantling of a fight.
It was.
And I was so rooting for Mitchell because I'm such a Bryce Mitchell fan.
Yeah. We like his energy, his personality.
This might be a bias pick, but I'm still picking Mitchell because of his pressure.
Yeah, I mean, Ige, listen, Ige's a ranked fighter. He's top 10 as well. Mitchell is also ranked. It's just style matchups here, Like Mitchell doesn't throw with power, even though obviously he knocked down Barbosa. But Ige is just one of those things where it's like, has he improved in 1 year? It's been about 1 year since the Evloev fight where he got taken down at will. Has he improved enough? He's only fought 2 strikers in the last year, so it's we haven't seen it. He hasn't been tested. But guess what? You're gonna get tested by someone like Bryce Mitchell. Because Bryce Mitchell, he's a specialist. That's what he does.
In your face.
In your face. He's unafraid, and he knows how to keep distance actually really well while still putting pressure, which is a hard thing to do. But he showed he can do it against the best like Barbosa. Barbosa's winning even today in the top 10. So Mitchell is still high on our radar, and yeah, we're going with Mitchell that he's going to get the wrestling, the takedowns, and he's got solid top control, and so. Yeah, going with Mitchell. Should be interesting first round, obviously, because Ige does have power and he's got good balance in the first. But, yeah, going with Mitchell, guys.